Man, gotta give it to him, man. You gotta give it to him. Look, your boy Giannis, the boy got the name Greek Freak for a reason, Bo. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Y'all go ahead and give that man his respect. 50 points. Man. You can't beat that, Bo. You can't beat that. Can't beat it with a stick. 50 points from Giannis. First championship for the Bucks in 50 years. So for everybody that doesn't know me, my name is Big Low Kuntry. I'm just an old country boy. Loves to sit around and talk about sports. And once again, in true Atlanta fashion, the team that beat us went on to win the championship. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. So everybody that came over to chill out with us, Joseph Thornton, much love to you, Bo. Hope you're doing good tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Much respect to the Bucks, man. They got that dub. Much respect to them boys. Definitely. What's going on, Coach Dre? Hope everybody's doing good on this fine Tuesday night. Championship, NBA season's over with. So moving forward, we gotta switch it into football mode, Bo. But for right now, let's just kind of sum up this season. End of the season shows, they're always kind of bittersweet because we're always looking forward to the next thing. But it's one of those situations where first of all, our Atlanta Hawks made a great run. One of the best teams in recent Atlanta Hawks history, let's be honest. We're eager to see what's going to happen next year. What free agents are going to go where? Is Kawhi going to stay where he going to stay at? There's so many things we got going on, Bo. So many moving parts. What kind of trade's going to go down? Is the big three going to stay together in Brooklyn? Like what's going to happen? Where's Russell Westbrook going? What's going on, Tonio? Hope you're doing good tonight, man. Coach Dre said Greek Freak deserved, man, 50 points. Boy, that boy balled out. What's going on, Big Mike? Tony Wright, what in the world, Bo? Tony Wright, he picked the Bucks to go to the championship, and it came to fruition. Joseph Thornton said he feels for Chris Paul. Hey, man, don't feel bad for Chris Paul. Chris Paul makes hundreds of millions of dollars. Don't feel bad for Chris Paul, Joseph. He makes hundreds of millions of dollars. And anytime you watch anything on TV, all you hear is da, 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 da. Chris Paul State Farm commercial. Chris Paul, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be all right. Oh man, Vikings highlights. Yeah, man. Definitely happy for the Greek Freak, man. Definitely happy for the Greek Freak. Tony Wright says, well, I had Milwaukee versus the Clippers. I guess I was half right. Oh man. Bubba Gump said they were up 0-2, then got swept. Hey man, I don't know if they were the Atlanta Suns or I don't know what happened to them. Everybody's looking like it was over. Everybody's acting like, oh man, this is over with, man. Greek Freak, he ain't gonna get a chance to. He gonna have to try to go for it next year. Well, I be doggone. That boy made some of the best plays. He made a couple of the best plays in NBA Finals history with that block on that alley-oop. Then Drew Holiday got the steal, came back down, caught the alley-oop while he's going past the basket. man, it's crazy. But it's one of those things where now you have to ask the question where it's like, with Chris Paul, first of all, is he going to be in Phoenix next year? Is it going to be one of those situations where they're going to try to run it back? Chris Paul looked kind of old at the second half of this series. Like Chris Paul went off in the first half of the series. Moving forward, Chris Paul looked kind of long in the two. I ain't finna lie to you, Bo. Chris Paul looked like he looked like he was ready to put on a robe and some slippers and smoke a pipe cigars up. Chris Paul, he didn't look like he wanted to be out there these last couple games. Now he said that he had some injuries to his right hand. And I was watching in tonight's game, he was shooting really well, especially that mid-range shot. He was hitting them shots from the elbow like it wasn't nothing. They wasn't stepping up on them pick and rolls, and he was just picking and popping himself all day long. All day long. Tony Holloway said, Hawks and 6. Don't care what nobody says. It's over, coach. It's over. Oh, man. It's over, coach. Oh, man. Coach Dre said, Coach Ronan, yes, I was watching it and watching the East Coast, wanted the East Coast to win, and they did. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Tony Wright said he feels sorry for Chris Paul. He should have stayed with the Clippers. Well, it's just one of those things, man. That's the business side of sports. At the end of the day, professional sports is not a game. The only game is played on the court or on the field. There are going to be a lot of our favorite players even on our teams that, eventually they're going to move on. Y'all might not want to hear this, but one day Trae Young, he might move on. Hopefully it's later rather than sooner, but it might happen. It might happen. If there are any Bucks fans that are watching or listening to this, one day Giannis might move on. Like very seldomly, especially in today's NBA, just in today's sports period, do people actually stay where they were drafted to. Kobe, he was an anomaly, and they said that Kobe was a couple of breaths away from being in Chicago or with the Clippers. So, we can't really say it's one of those cases where, people are going to really stay where they got drafted to, man. Definitely. Dre said Chris, he had a lot of turnovers like James Winston. Dang, coach. We ain't even got the training camp yet. You knocking James already? Oh, man. Man, y'all are crazy. But yeah. At the end of the day, it was Giannis's time. It was Giannis's time. He came up short a couple of times. It's obvious that the NBA wanted him to get, go ahead and get that championship. 2-time MVP. It was time for him to win. I'm not saying that it's fixed or anything like WWE or nothing like that. Like he definitely the guy put up 50 points. Like you got to give it to him. Give the guys props. Look, in the playoffs, I kept saying that Giannis, he wasn't the guy. If I needed a bucket and we're down by 4 points with a minute left, he's not the guy to get me a bucket. And look, moving forward, Giannis proved me wrong. He went on to win a championship because Chris Middleton, he didn't have the best of games. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, I got to give Giannis his props, man. I got to give Giannis his props. He came, he saw, he conquered, and that's what champions do. That's what champions do. Markeith Miller said, the one who's hurting the most is Jay Crowder. Losing 2 NBA final series 2 years in a row will hurt anybody. Yeah, it definitely will, Bo. It definitely will. I mean, you can't argue with that, man. You can't argue with that. But at the end of the day, like I said, he'll be all right. So I'm looking at the box score here, because I was like, Giannis, he's a number 2 guy. So if I need a bucket, I can't count on Giannis. So this is game 6. You know what they say? They say all the killers come out on game 6. Michael, Jackson, Jordan, game 6. Y'all know the famous Jay-Z line. So Giannis had 50 points. And his supporting squad, Chris Middleton, 17 points. Brook Lopez, 10 points. Drew, 12 points, but dang, Drew had an almost triple double. So like, come on. I mean, you got to give the guy credit. You got to give the guy credit, man. Got to give the guy credit. Tonio says, "Not coach. I'm not saying anything. But a play like that on a hyper." Y'all still going at that day? What in the world, bro? Y'all still going at that man and his hyperextended knee? Come on, man. Y'all can't be doing that man like that. Hey, they said it was a hyperextended knee. So now y'all say so now I'm assuming that you're putting Giannis in the same category as Joel Embiid. What in the world, bro? Look, it might be one of those situations where he just got some good medicine, got in a hyperbaric chamber or what have you. But look, whether or not it was hyperextended or not, he got a chip off of it. He sit out a game in the Eastern Conference Championship, so there must have been something going on with him now. Come on now. Oh, man, Dre said that Giannis, he got the MVP, which is definitely well-deserved. The only other person I would see that would be in the running for that would be Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday balled out. But, yeah, I mean, look, Giannis, he got the MVP, and he put the team on his back tonight, man. He carried them boys. Took them all the way. Jeff T got his ring. He beat the Hawks on the way to getting his ring. How about that, man? For a lot of people that don't know, the Atlanta Hawks have a very tumultuous love-hate relationship with Jeff T. While he was here, we loved him. Apparently, he didn't leave on the best of terms. Ian Miles said, "What's up, Coach? What do y'all want me to? Y'all want me to send that snapping turtle Rice Krispie treat? What in the world, bro? I don't know what in the world you talking about, Ian. I don't know what in the world you talking about, man. Oh man, but now it's one of those cases where it's like, how do they move? Like, not just the Bucks and not just the Suns, but all of the teams in the NBA. It's like, how do they move forward? How do they move forward? Because I'm pretty sure that the Bucks, they're looking at this and they got their championship, but the GM, if he's in win mode, he's sitting here thinking, okay, how do we go back to back? They say one of the hardest things is going back to back. How do we do that? So it might be one of those situations where, they might be trying to bring somebody else on too. Because Milwaukee is a beautiful city, great people there. I mean, y'all seen the fan base. What was it? 50,000 people outside? If I'm a star, I'm sitting here like, well, dang, Drew Holiday, he's a top 7 point guard. I got Giannis, this freakish athlete here. Maybe I could go over there and win me a chip too, bro. EAS Illinois says, I wonder how the dude saying Giannis should leave Phil now. Wow, that's crazy. But you know what though? You gotta think about it like this, EAS. A lot of those guys who said that, let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. They were LeBron fans, bro. They were LeBron fans. LeBron fans feel like, look, if you can't win now, why stay and try to build something? I'm just saying, if you can't win now, why stay and try to build something? Let's just take the easy way out. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Mr. Higgins said, of course, Giannis was great, but Chris Middleton stood up. Chris Middleton showed up and showed out. I ain't finna lie to you, Bo. I ain't finna lie to you, especially in that game against the Hawks. What was it? Game 5, I believe. Chris Middleton showed he showed his behind. I got to give him his credit. Got to give him his credit. Let me see here. KFC Bucket, which is a great name. KFC Bucket said, Giannis won. Oh, my God. I'm so happy. Dear man. Hey, man. Well, congratulations. If you're a Bucks fan, congratulations. 50 years is a long time. Trust me, as Atlanta Hawks fans, we know. But there ain't no hard feelings here, man. Congratulations for getting y'all, championship. Giannis definitely deserved it. I don't know if y'all know Giannis' story. He was born in Africa, transitioned to Greece. They said that he was actually he was a food vendor on the streets, thinking that he wouldn't have a chance to come to the NBA, to come to America to play basketball. And he went from there, to, being a 2-time MVP and a finals MVP. You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that. Beautiful story. I'm very, very happy for Giannis, man. Very, very happy for Giannis. Oh man, this is a good comment too, Dre. Dre said Bobby Portis, he played a big part. Yes, he did. He did. You got to give Bobby Portis his credit. I remember when he played in Chicago, it was one of those cases, man, where I was like, nobody sees that this kid is a baller, like Bobby Portis. The Russell Westbrook meme, like y'all don't see the Bobby Portis a baller, man. But look, Bobby Portis came. That he's definitely finna get paid. He's finna get broke off. He's gonna get broke off. Joaquin Lopez, he says Bucks in the final next year. No, that's a good question, man. I mean, it's obvious that right now they're the best team in the league, but we also have to consider. Think about this. Big Mike said LeBron taking this talent to Milwaukee. Oh man. Oh man. But you gotta think about this though, Joaquin. It's one of those cases where, think about it, a lot of people were hurt this year. So look, I definitely think that the Bucks have a chance to get a lot better. Bobby Portis, he's loved in Milwaukee. Y'all seen all the signs for Bobby Portis? People chanting his name and everything. Like, I'm pretty sure they're going to try everything they could do to keep Bobby Portis there long term. And I'm pretty sure they're going to make they're going to try to make some big moves, to bring in some additional talent. But, I mean, just the way that this team is put together right now, I mean, you can't really knock it. As a matter of fact, whenever they made the trade to get Drew Holiday, and this is crazy. This is when I first started my channel. When I first started my channel, I said, hey, guys, this trade for Drew Holiday, putting him with Giannis, the Bucks might win the championship. You remember that, Coach Ronald?
Yeah.
I said, look, the Bucks might win the championship. And, I didn't put no video out about any other NBA team. And basically it was one of those situations that came to fruition. As a matter of fact, Coach Ronald, if you could you put that link for that video in the chat? So any of the Bucks fans in here, they can see it, they can take a look at it. Let them know that I'm telling the truth. Let them know that old country boy lied to him. Man. Ian Miles says Hawks will hold that thing next year. I'm hoping that you're right, Bo. I'm hoping that we bring that thing home next year. Because I don't know if y'all seen the video that I put up. By these Atlanta sports curses. But look, I'm hoping that the Hawks could definitely hold that thing. Wait a minute. We got a Molly Mall sighting. What in the world? What's going on, Coach Molly Mall? Hope you're doing good tonight, family. Hope you're doing good tonight, man. Molly Mall says Pels will be like that next year. You never know, Mall. It's one of those things in sports, especially team sports. If everything could come together, you never know who's going to be there. You legitimately never know. Because think about it. Who would have thought the year that the Golden State Warriors won, who would have thought they would have been there holding the championship? It's one of those things, man. Coach Jerry, what's going on, fam? I see you in here, man. Coach Jerry said congratulations to the Bucks. Man. Coach Dre said, hey, Mom, Pelicans, they can't even make the playoffs. You never know, Coach. You never know. It might be one of those situations, man, where it's like I said, they might make a huge acquisition. Who's to say that they don't get a guy like the Knicks got Julius Randle this year? Because that changed their whole franchise around. Julius Randle, Tom Thibodeau, and they're running that Bulls 2.0 system, and they got all those old Bulls players with Derrick Rose and Taj Gibson and all those assistant coaches. You never know, man. You never know. So it's just one of those cases. Coach Rona, she just put that link in there with Drew Holiday traded to the Bucks, NBA trade update. And that's that link, man. Definitely. Now, moving forward, I'm just going to make some predictions. The Hawks on their end, I think that they're going to try to kind of go with the same the same core that they have. They're going to add some small pieces. I don't think they're going to make a big splash. Coach Ian Miles, he asked me, he said, "Hey man, do you think Donovan Mitchell could come to the Hawks? How would he fit with the Hawks?" I think he would fit in great with the Hawks, but Donovan Mitchell, like he's gonna be in Utah for a while. Okay, you hear that, Coach Rona? She's cheering because he got a crush on Donovan Mitchell. Next thing you know, she's gonna want to trade Matt Ryan for Justin Herbert.
Yes.
Oh man, but yeah, you know, it's one of those cases where, you know, we don't know what kind of moves are going to be made, but you know, our owner, Mr. Wrestler, he did say that he's going to make the moves to win. You know, now that's just owner talk because every owner says that, but you know, the Braves, they've been saying that for years, and you know, they haven't been making the moves to win. They're just making the moves to make money. Liberty Media, they're just trying to make money. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's just one of those situations where I think the Hawks might, you know, and look, I won't be completely honest with you, Molly Ma, because Molly Ma said the Atlanta teams, they curse because they suck. I mean, you would definitely know, you know, because Pelicans suck. Pelicans, they couldn't make it to the playoffs this year, Bo. But you never know. Like, they can make the right moves. They might be able to put something together to make the playoffs next year. You know, once again, they're trying to be like Atlanta. Oh man, look at it. You see this? Coach Ron talk about bring Herbert to Atlanta. Oh my God, bring Mitchell to Atlanta. Wow. I hope he comes to Atlanta bald headed. Sports 789 said Big Low is crazy here in Wisconsin. Happy for the city of Milwaukee. Congrats to the Bucks. Giannis deserves it. Humblest player in the NBA. Definitely. Yeah, man, he does deserve it. He does deserve it. You know, he came up. He wasn't the top round draft pick or anything like that. And his growth was organic. Whenever I look at Giannis, I always think about NBA 2K My Player, because that's exactly how he came in. He came in as a skinny kid with a bad lineup. And then, like, we look at him now, he walking around all buff. You know, what is he, like 6'10", 6'11", 242 pounds? I could swear to you, whenever he first came into the league, he looked like he was 130 pounds. Soaking wet with two paperweights in his pockets. So, look, I ain't even mad at it, man. He came up organically, and I'm the most important thing that I like about him winning this championship and everything is that it's one of those cases where he stayed with the team that, you know, that he was originally with, and like they didn't go out and make any huge signings and put together a super team and everything like that. You know, they did it organically. They did it the right way. You know, that's why I'm a huge fan of the Golden State Warriors, because Golden State Warriors, whenever they won their first championship, they did it the right way. They drafted Draymond Green, they drafted Klay Thompson, they drafted Steph. They did it the right way. They did, you know, getting KD is like they were able to sign KD because all these other guys were drafted. You know, so it was a situation where they just had all of this money tied up. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was one of those cases where, you know, they just did it the right way, and that's what we could say with the Bucks. The Bucks signed Brook Lopez. He wasn't a huge signing. You know, they put this team together organically. Now they're reaping the benefits. I love it every time. Sports 789 says LeBron, Kevin Durant, etc. all got scholarships and live more comfortably than Giannis did growing up. Giannis had to share basketball shoes with his brothers for high school basketball. Man, that's crazy. And you know, it's crazy because now he won't ever have to share a pair of shoes with nobody ever again in his life. Never will he have to share a pair of shoes with anybody because he is more than good. Man. Jay Murphy says Sports 789. He most definitely did, bro. I'm so happy for him and the rest of the team. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, you got to give them credit. You got to give them credit. And like I said, I'm a Hawks fan over here. They put us out in the Eastern Conference Championship. Like we said from the jump, we were playing with house money. We didn't expect to be where we were at. So it's one of those cases where, look, they beat us. Ain't no sore feelings and everything. Congratulations to you. And, we'll clap it up for y'all, man. We'll definitely clap it up for y'all. And we're hoping that, and this is that spirit of competition. We're not trying to take the easy way out, but moving forward, we're hoping that hopefully we can come up against those Bucks next year and we can give them a good run, because I really feel like Trey is on the brink of greatness. Trey Young is on the brink of greatness. Cam Reddish, if he comes back healthy, if DeAndre Hunter comes back healthy, we add some more pieces. If Bogdanovich, if we decide to keep him, if he comes back healthy, we'll be good to go. We ain't finna have no issues. But moving forward, that's the code. That's the goal and that's the key. That's the goal and that's the key. What's going on, Cartier? Cartier frames. Hey. What's going on, fam? That's right, Suki. Salute to the Bucks, man. Salute to the Bucks. Definitely. Molly Mall said, Big Low, I will never have to share my boxes. What in the world? Nobody was talking about sharing boxes, Molly Mall. Oh, what's going on, Coach Ash? Coach Ash from Black Girl Interrupted. Y'all make sure y'all check sis out. I think she's at around 99 subscribers. So if anybody likes to hear, up to the date topics about current events, make sure you check her out, man. Help her get to 100. ISO Joe, what's going on, Bo? What in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? Hope you're doing good tonight, family. Hope you're doing good tonight. Look, if this is anybody's first time checking us out, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, okay? So if you hit that subscribe button, you do a country boy a favor and hit that button for me. I promise you, I'll come and do that bank hand bounce at your wedding one day, bro. Oh, man, yeah, we were just on here, giving our flowers to the Bucks. Bucks got this chip. Giannis finally got him one. He's going to come back next season the champion. And I'm like I was saying, I'm pretty sure the Bucks are going to try to see what they can do about going back to back, man. See what they can do about going back to back. Two-Face Big Dread says Giannis put on them black forces. Giannis put on the black forces. He ain't look back. You a fool, bro. So everybody don't know. No, you don't wear black Air Force Ones. black Air Force Ones. That's something you don't do. Giannis had to do what he had to do, and he had to rock the black forces. Much love to you, Two-Face Big Dreads, man. I think this is my first time seeing you on the channel. Much love to you, and thank you so much for checking us out, man. First comment was hilarious. Oh, man. Molly Mall says the Pels will knock out the Bucks and the Hawks, knock the Hawks out next year. Oh, man. Hey, well, look, you never know. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Pelicans are a West Coast team. So if they knock us out, it'll be in the finals. And if the Hawks play against the Pelicans in the finals, you already know, Bo. That's gonna be a whole nother level. Oh, man. Man, y'all are crazy. Two-Face Big Dread says, well, much love. Hey, everybody, y'all make sure y'all welcome Two-Face Big Dreads to the coaching staff. Everybody who subscribes, join the coaching staff. Y'all make sure that y'all welcome that man to the coaching staff, man. Much love to you, Bo. Much love to you. Definitely. We just sit around here and we just talk about sports, man. We got football season coming up. Training camp is starting next week, guys. I think Cowboys camp is starting up this week because they got to get ready for the Hall of Fame game. But training camp is starting up next week, so we're going to be talking about everything football related. We're going to be talking about all of, unfortunately, injuries in the preseason and training camp. That's a part of the game and everything. But we're going to talk about these preseason games, what it means, the depth chart, how teams are practicing, what they need to practice on, any last minute free agent pickups that need to happen. We're going to be talking about all of that, Bo. We're going to be talking about all of that. Definitely. Two-Face Big Dress says, hey man, are you a Cowboys fan? Nah, man. Unfortunately, rising up representing them Falcons, but we're going to be talking about the whole NFL. So we're going to be talking about the Cowboys. As a matter of fact, I put out a video last week or the week before last picking on the Cowboys because y'all got our former head coach as your defensive coordinator. But yeah, we're going to be talking about everything NFL related. College football, we talk about anything that's interesting. If it's badminton, cricket, anything interesting, spike ball, we'll be talking about it. Oh man, Sports 789 says sometimes I look at Dirk Nowitzki's one ring is more valuable than LeBron and Kevin Durant's. I do too. I say this all the time. If LeBron would have stayed in Cleveland and won one championship there, that would have meant more than his 4 championships in basically what, 3 different places. Yeah, that would have meant so much more than his championship in multiple places. And you see right here, Two-Face, they welcome you to the coaching staff, Bo. They welcoming you to the coaching staff. Definitely. Now, Big Mike says, at least Atlanta got beaten by the champs. First round of Milwaukee, best on. Hey, man, that's right. But like I said, I mean, over the years, that kind of happens. That kind of happens with Atlanta teams. If we make it to the playoffs in pretty much any sport, we end up losing to the champions. Think about it. We lost to the Eagles. Eagles won the championship. We lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl 28-3. They won the championship. The Hawks, they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks won the championship. Hawks lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers won the championship. That's just how it works out. The Braves lose to the Dodgers. Dodgers win the championship. That's just how it works. Oh man, definitely, man. So moving forward, it's like I'm looking at these Bucks. I'm looking at these Phoenix Suns. Also, speaking of the Phoenix Suns, I got a question for y'all. How old is DeAndre Ayton? Because I know they said that boy like 22, 23 years old, 21 years old, or whatever he is. Man, that boy look like he been around. That boy look like he got grandchildren. That just me. DeAndre Ayton look like he old, Bo. He look like he been around for a minute. He look like he done seen about 45 pecan seasons. How old is this kid? Man. But I mean, moving forward, it's obvious that Cameron Payne, he deserves more playing time. We don't know if Chris Paul is going to be there next year. But I'm like, well, no, what moves do Phoenix Suns have to make to get better? And like, as young as that team is, I think that growth is just going to come naturally. Because Michael Bridges, he's going to get better. Payne, he's going to get better. We don't know if Chris Paul's staying or not. But it's just one of those situations where, look, I legitimately think that the Phoenix Suns, they just need to kind of hold on to what they got. They don't need to make no huge moves. If Jay Crowder stays and they run it back, I wouldn't even be mad at it. The Bucks, I don't know. I'm glad PJ Tucker got his chip. PJ Tucker finally got his championship. He was playing around with it for years with Houston, But yeah, I don't know what they would need to do moving forward when it comes to the Bucks. I mean, because Brook Lopez, he's serviceable. You don't need a dominating sitter if you got Giannis on the court. You just need a guy that can hit open shots and be big when it's time to be big. And he was huge whenever they played the Hawks and Giannis didn't play. He looked like Brooklyn Nets, Brook Lopez. So, I mean, both of these teams look like they pretty much set to go. I mean, Drew Holiday, out of all the big threes everybody talks about, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Giannis were the big three that won the championship this year. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. Tactical Toaster is me, Odyssey, on the other account. Finally, a championship in my possession. I'm not a Packer fan, so this is the first champ. Well, congratulations, Bo. Congratulations. Oh, man, y'all make sure y'all tell Odyssey congratulations, man. Y'all make sure y'all congratulate that man. Oh, man. Drew said, Suns, they tanked game 3 and got exactly what they, yes, they did tank game 3. They definitely did. It would have been a completely different series if they would have showed up the way they were supposed to in game 3. But that's the beauty of a 7-game series. You're whenever it's over with after game 6, you're looking back at game 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, thinking about the things that you did wrong. Oh, Jabari said, Coach Lowe, been a minute, man. What's good, Bo? Hey, man, we chilling, brother. We chilling. Yeah, I hadn't been on for a minute, man. We actually, unfortunately, we had a death in the family, man. So, we had to go out of town. We had to go up to Virginia, go to that funeral and everything. But yeah, that's, unfortunately, we had a death in the family. So if y'all hadn't seen me in a week or so, I definitely apologize, Bo. I definitely apologize. You gotta take care of family. You know how that goes. Dre said, Devin Booker put up 40 points back to back and still lose both of them. That's crazy. Hey, man, that's how it is, man. That's how it is, Bo. It's one of those things. It's one of those things where it's like you gotta, you gotta kind of make sure that you have those guys around you to help support you moving forward. Jamar says, "Oh, hey, I appreciate that, fam. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much, Two-Face Big Dredge. Excuse me. I appreciate that, family. I definitely do appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Definitely, man. Definitely. ISO Joe, he says that the Hawks, they do got to get bigger to compete with Milwaukee. Yeah, you're completely right. I really feel like that was championship basketball, man, in the Eastern Conference Championship. That was championship basketball. Like I feel like that's one of those situations where the championship was held in the Eastern Conference Championship. I feel like we could have beat the Suns. I legitimately feel like that. We could have beat the Suns, especially the way Chris Paul looked like he was running out of gas in this series. We could have beat the Suns. It might have went 7 or 6, but we could have beat the Suns. I put it to you like this right here. Let me ask y'all a question. If you feel like we could have beat the Suns, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like the Atlanta Hawks could have beat the Suns, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like the Atlanta Hawks could not have beat the Suns, put a 2 in the chat. Because I'm thinking about what Jamari is saying right here. The Suns, they showed their age. They just had 2 vets in the rotation. So if you feel like the Hawks could have beat the Suns, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like, we would have made it to the championship and got drugged, put a 2 in the chat. Oh, man. I appreciate it, Dre. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, fam. Coach Dre, he thinks that we could have beat the Suns. Molly Mall, wait a minute. Molly Mall hater alert. Molly Mall hater alert. He says that he don't think we would have beat the Suns, but he didn't think we would have beat anybody. He's used to watching losing basketball down there in New Orleans. You can't really trust that. Coach Barr said he thinks the 76. Yeah, I think so too. I think the 76ers would have beat the Suns as well. I honestly think the 76ers might have would have gave the Buccaneers. They would have gave the Bucks a better run for their money than the Hawks would have as well. Definitely. ISO Joe says 1. He says fully healthy. He thinks that Hawks they could beat anybody in his opinion. Drew he also agrees 1. Now Coach Roney she thinks that we would have lost to the Suns. She must have got a crush on somebody on the Suns team or something. That's probably what it is. She must be crushing on somebody on the Suns. Maybe she's crushing on Chris Paul. I don't know. You know how Coach Roney is. Big Mike thinks we would have been able to beat them boys. Definitely. Sports 789 says if we had Hunter and a healthy Trey, we would have gone all the way. Man, boy, that hurts. That hurts, man. That hurts. Drew says healthy Trey and that Cam Reddish that showed up, man. But it's one of those situations, man. It's like that's why prehab, and for everybody that doesn't know what prehab is, that's when you work out to prevent the injury. So a lot of times, you could go to these special doctors and like they could tell you, they say, okay, well, look, your hips aren't squared. There's more pressure on your left side, which means that you could have, you could be susceptible to injury to your left knee, left ankle, left hip. So they teach you how to do that prehab, so you don't have to get hurt and do rehab. So that's working out to prevent the injury. You know what I'm saying? That's something that a lot of people need to do. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these athletes do it, but injuries are definitely going to happen. Definitely. All right, so Joe says, ironic, both Bucks teams in the NFL and NBA. That is true, ain't it? I ain't think about it like that, but that is true. That is true. Jason said, Coach Lowe, you probably got a crush on the low light-skinned Devin Booker. Oh man, Coach Rose said, from watching the games, there seemed to be a lot of holes in the Hawks game and no backup plan when the threes didn't fall. Okay, Coach Roney, all right, I hear you on that. Big Mike said 1, but Capella wasn't the same in the hole once he got hit in the face. Everybody got a plan till they get hit in the face, Bo. Everybody got a plan till they get hit in the face, and and you're definitely right about that, man. You're definitely right about that. It's one of those cases where you have to, and you know what? That's one of those cases where I said Antentokounmpo, he would come in and he would be productive for us, and he was, but it just wasn't enough. The Bucks were playing championship basketball, and going along with what Jamar said, I think that the 76ers would have gave the Bucks a better run for their money than the Hawks did. Like we were just playing too small. Now, Coach Roney said, make sure that you hit that like button. Look, if you want to give the Bucks a congratulations, and there's no way for you to tell the Milwaukee Bucks congratulations, just hit that like button. That's the same as a congratulations. Just hit the like button. So if you feel like, if you're disappointed that basketball season's come to an end, if you're disappointed that your team didn't win the championship, hit that like button. Or if you're excited that football season's getting ready to start, hit that like button. Oh man, Coach Jabari said, "Molly Mall, y'all Pelicans, not even winners." Dang, Jabari, doggone. Jabari said, "Y'all Pelicans aren't even winners in y'all's hearts." I've never heard that one before, but I'm gonna start using that one, bro. In your own heart, you ain't a winner. That's rough right there. Oh man. Antonio Holloway says, "I'm so tired of watching other cities celebrate titles." Hey man, it's tough. It's tough. But that's the part of being a real fan. If you're a real fan, you got to sit through those hard times, because whenever you do win, it makes it that much more sweeter. Just imagine how good it felt, this whole Hawks run. This whole Hawks run felt ecstatic. I was on cloud nine, because we're used to just watching the playoffs at that point in the Eastern Conference Championship, but we were watching our team in it. We stuck through those hard times. Molly Mall says, "I might celebrate the Bucks win tonight by getting butt naked on my." Molly Mall, you do that even when the Bucks didn't win. Oh man. Antonio Holloway says, "Man, when Atlanta does break through, though, good man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna be there, front and center, when an Atlanta team does break through." Coach Wallace, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you tonight, family? Hope you're doing good, man. We just came on to talk about the end of the NBA season. We want to congratulate the Bucks. Give them their flowers. We just kind of talking about just wrapping the season up. End of the season show tonight. Two-Face Big Dread says the Hornets, that was an NBA team. That wasn't the OU team for real. Oh man. That is crazy. Jamar says, Molly Mall, at least my team is good. Your team didn't make the play-in tournament. That's the definition of sad. Man, y'all stop picking on Molly Mall. Hey, at least Molly Mall is representing his squad. At the end of the day, that's what you got to do, man. So if it's a situation where you're a Pistons fan, and y'all ain't won no chips ever since the Israelites came out of Egypt, you still represent your squad. It's one of those things. The Atlanta Hawks hadn't won a championship in Atlanta. Last time they won a championship was Milwaukee, St. Louis. It's like, but we representing our squad at the end of the day, because there's nothing like being in that stadium, where all the other people that's in there are representing that squad with you. It's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing. Before COVID, of course, you giving high fives to random people that you wouldn't even speak to if you was walking around Target. Tony Holloway says, so all jokes aside, what team do y'all think would bring Atlanta a title? So y'all make sure y'all put in the comments, what's the next team y'all think will bring Atlanta a title? Y'all think it will be the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons? Like, what is the next team y'all think will bring Atlanta a title? Leave your heart out of it now. Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Coach Wild said everything is good, but they didn't have an answer for Giannis once he got going, and hopefully our Falcons will be a team to give us a championship. I hope so. I hope so. It's like it's almost like it kind of clicked in Giannis's head. It's almost like Giannis was like, you know what? It's like they're they're backing up off me so much at the 3-point line. I'm just gonna take a couple of steps back and just come in with a full head of steam and make them stop me. It's almost like it clicked in his head. Like he was like, wait a minute. I got like this almost 8-foot wingspan. I got a few hops to me. Let me just attack the front of the rim. And that's what he did. That's what he did. Jamar says, Jamal Keller, doesn't your future superstar family don't want him in New Orleans? Talk about Zion. Man, you know Zion want to come to Atlanta, man. I need to go ahead and make that trade. What's in y'all John Collins at the pick for Zion? We'll go ahead and make that trade. Molly Mall said the Braves. Coach Ronnie said the Atlanta Dream. Okay. The Atlanta Dream, if you know what I mean. Molly Mall says, Jamar says Braves, Falcons, then the Hawks. Okay. Coach Wallace said he thinks that the Falcons are going to be the next team. Antonio says that CB3 on his first flight to LA. So look, the game, when was that, on Saturday, Sunday night? LeBron James was at the game, right? When does LeBron James came to any finals games? Like, let's come on. That was a recruiting trip. Let's be honest. Chris Paul probably gonna be playing with the Lakers next year. Let's be completely honest. I'm just saying. He probably gonna be playing with the Lakers next year. LeBron James came, made his pitch, and left in the darkness. Oh man. Ghost Pepper said we were the only one who could beat the Bucks at home, it seems. Congratulations to the Bucks. They're about to get down in that. Oh my God, boy. It's gonna be crazy in Milwaukee for the next couple of days. Crazy in Milwaukee for the next couple of days. Man, Coach said Falcons could bring on Justin Houston. Hey, man. Maybe. We don't know. I know that we do need to get to the quarterback. That's definitely going to be that's going to be an issue that needs to be addressed. I completely agree with you on that. Jamar said, Coach Lowe said John Collins and a pick. Coach had too much moonshine. Coach really gave him too much. We'll see John Collins in a pick. Oh man. Coach Watt says, Big Low, LeBron have not been to a finals game because he been playing it. That is true. I didn't think about it like that. But he has been playing it all over. Coach Dre Murphy says, hey, Coach Lowe, what you think about that Richard Sherman situation, though? Man, you know, that whole Richard Sherman situation, man, it's crazy. Look, I don't know what substances he had got a hold of. I don't know if it was alcohol or if it was something else. You know, of course, everything that happened is alleged. I'm just glad nobody got hurt. And look, it's one of those cases with Richard Sherman where, you know, if he gets that angry about something, like he might need some kind of counseling or something. He might need to sit down and talk to somebody, try to figure out how to deal with that anger. Because that ain't good. If y'all seen that video, Richard Sherman, he was 38 hot, boy. That boy hot enough you can cook an egg on him. But yeah, I'm just glad that nobody got hurt in that situation. Man. Tony Wright says, Big Low, I know that this show is about basketball, but FYI, free agent Melvin Ingram signed a 1-year deal. I seen that he signed to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's actually a pretty good deal for him. You know, we all know how the Steelers, they bring pressure from all over the place, and that's what the Hawks are trying to do. That's what the Falcons are trying to do. So I mean that might be a good move for them. especially since he hadn't played in such a long time. I'm pretty sure Mike Tomlin to get him right. Two-Face Big Dread says, Brandon Kingram, the real stepper, ran too much point Zion and not enough letting Kingram cook. Glad he got fired. Hey, man, you do need to let that man cook. People sleep on Ingram. That boy a baller, man. Big Play Slade, what's going on, fam? Hope you're doing good tonight, man. Hope you're doing good tonight. Hope you are doing well. We just want to give a good congratulations to the Bucks. They got that dub. Giannis, he's going down in history as a champion. Finals MVP, 2-time MVP. I mean, he's at the point now. It's like he's a Hall of Famer. In my opinion. In my opinion, he's a Hall of Famer. Jamar says, Coach Lowe, Marley Marl dreaming that the Pelicans will be higher than the 12th seed. What in the world, bro? Oh, man. Coach Ghost Pepper says, hey, man, I'm not going to lie. I went to go see if it was talking about that Justin Houston. Oh, man. Man, look, it's one of those situations, Bo, where, look, they're going to make a move. It's coming. They're just waiting on the right time. They're just waiting on the right time. Definitely. Big Mike said he was walking, and you know what? That's what I said too, but I didn't want to put that on him. But yeah, he walking 2 straight for alcohol. He wasn't going back and forth. He walking the straight line. I'm like, oh man, I don't know what substances he would be a part of. I don't know what substances he has, but look, it's one of those situations where, look, you do what you do, bro. Oh man. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, man, congratulations to the Bucks. In the basketball season, now it's time to move on. We gotta work on this football season. It's this is the biggest part of the year for me. In a sense, basketball season is kind of my off season. So football season popping off, man. It's gonna be crazy, Bo. It's gonna be crazy. This is gonna be my first year. Starting from the beginning of the season, posting content only on Big Low Kuntry Sports. So we're gonna have a great time. Definitely. Sports 789 says super excited about our Hawks next season. We will be back in the Eastern Conference Finals again. I'm hoping that you're right, Bo. I'm hoping that you're speaking that in fruition. Oh, man. Molly Mall said, Big Low, the Falcons already lose. Hey, where in the world? Where all this hate come from, Molly Mall? Where all this hate coming from, Bo? Talking about we already losing in practice. Man, come on, man. I heard y'all losing it. I heard that the Saints were losing their OTAs. The Saints, they were losing their drills. They said by the time the drill was over with, Saints lost 28-0. Oh, man. Ain't nobody worried about them old Saints. Ain't nobody worried about the Saints. Hey, I don't know. Nowadays, y'all might want to save y'all money because nowadays you got to pay for them paper bags. So, if you think you're just gonna go to the grocery store and get paper bags and cut holes out of them, just know that they ain't giving them away for free now, Molly Mall. Those things going for like 50 cents or $1. Oh man. Oh man. What's going on, Ayers? Hope you're doing good tonight, fam. Hope you're doing good tonight. Definitely. Coach Dre said, Coach Lowe, Coach Ronnie, I miss y'all so much. I need a good hard laugh. Hey man, look, that's what we do here, Bo. That's what we do here, fam. You know, we get together and we chop it up and we make a couple jokes and we do a little bit of laughing. You know, we poke fun at each other, but it ain't never malicious. It ain't never malicious. You know. But look, man, I know that a lot of people need to get up in the morning to get work done and things like that. I just wanted to, come on, say congratulations to the Bucks. You know, we hope that everybody stays safe and don't do nothing that I would do. And on the football season, my time of the year. Let's go, man. Let's go. But look, man, y'all stay safe and y'all take care, man. We'll holler at y'all later on, man. Y'all be easy.